For a second, I didn't see any audio from Final Fantasy porting over to the recording, but it's there, so we're good. Welcome back. We are doing the story quest, continuing. I looked up the 3 quests that I found in, dear God, what's it called? Basically, that big city with the tall ghost people. Almarat, there we go. I had to remember it. Responsible creation, community cohesion, and debate and discourse were all etheric current quests, which maybe I'll do sometime, but I don't really see a point when this expansion is nearing completion. So we're doing the story quest for the people, and given to us by Alphino. We're at the north side of Eulmore, on the lower ground, basically right next to the entrance from Kholusia. Kaishir is with us. I think we're still looking for the Chai Man. The Chai Man. All we know for certain is that Master Chai has shown great concern not only for Eulmore, but its surrounding settlements. It seems logical, then, that having consulted with those within the city limits, he would wish to do the same to those without. Mercy, if you'd go and make inquiries and write, I should do likewise in Stilltide. Gate Town I leave to you, Kaishir. Fair enough. Where should we meet when we finished? Well, Top Rung would seem to me to be his next most likely destination. Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then, but if not, we will be well situated to continue our search. Sounds good to me, buddy boy. Still can't mount here. Okay. Insane in the membrane. Can't fly here. That's fine. I'll spend 100 G to quicken this though. Just teleport over to right. Alright. We'll talk to Haste a lot. Probably Hastello. Hastello? Dude or guy? Sorry, dude or girl? Dude-ish. No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistel gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Wright and Eulmore, or rather the lack of them. We lost a great many people to their promises of meal and the chance of a lavish life among the free. And Vothri thought to take even more from us, conscripting the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Sin Eaters came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Vothri's gone now, and we're curious to see what will become of Eulmore in his absence. That's what I told your friend Chinuz, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, but because he left soon after, and that was that. Cool. Dodo bird. Why are you I'm level 80. You're level 70. What possible? I wasn't even that close to you. Not a smart move. But then again, the dodo did go extinct, sadly. So there's a reason behind all of it. We have reached the bottom rung. And we talk to ladder operator to go up, I think. Top rung, we find Alphino and Kaishir have beat us, as always. So he paid a visit to both Wright and Gate Town as well, did he? You explain. I see. Kaishir and I gleaned much the same. He seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Kholusia, the only likely place he has left to go being Amity. Come, if we are quick, we may yet catch up with him. There is no quick teleport, so we are doing the run, the do run. 5, 6, 7, 8. Met her at a party and her name was Patty. A do run, a do run. Gotta admit, I found her pretty bratty. A do run, a do run. A do, yeah. Her hair was kind of matty. Yeah. Her favorite beer was Natty. Yeah. And she always voted Democrat-y. No, see, I lost it. There's not a lot of... Hey, China's. As I'm being chased by a Geodude. Go away, Geodude. You look distraught or deep in thought, Mr. China's. But it's good to find you. Cutscene. He sees me, and then Alphino and Kaishir approach. Mercy, Alphino, Kaishir, what are you doing here? We might ask you the same, Master Chai. We've been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much as a word, and bade us to return you to her side. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. Though I suppose she could have overlooked it. And when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologize. No harm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from the nearby villages, you've been inquiring about the people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn more about the problems faced by the people of Kholusia, that much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, I would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see. And you believe said resources can be found here? He nods. Indeed, the people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is, in itself, proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Chai, and I am certain this man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you should he require convincing. Whatever you need, you can count on us. Or we believe in you, Master Chai. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it into Eulmore, but that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble, or a boil, more like. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Alphino, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spent most days in a daze. But you've been running up and down, trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this lot up Mount Gulg, didn't you? How hard could mayoring be? You're going to steer Eulmore to a better future, I know it. And I want to help. Properly help. Do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. Chai nods. You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come then, let us press on together. Thank you, Master Chai, says Kaishir. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Eulmore needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I'm here, to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man, exactly, and are you certain he's here in Amity? Wrenden is his name, and yes, he is. Or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Vothri's father when he was in office. If Ranjit was the mayor's right hand, one might say Wrenden was the left. In between them, they kept Eulmore on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. Alphino thinks for a sec. But even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him here in Amity? They may be able to shed some light on his reason for rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristol, then. As I recall, you made rather a favorable impression on him. I am certain he would be willing to talk to us. Tristan and his old. Hey, Tristol. Greetings, friend, and to you, Master Chai. I presume you are here to ask about after Wrenden. I couldn't help overhearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with FFXIV gone, Eulmore wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Wrenden's counsel in the hope that we could build a better Eulmore together. And that is still my wish, but given how abominably you were mistreated there, I will quite understand if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against you or the people of Eulmore, and I would not see you suffer for FFXIV's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Wrenden can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see, and little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past, of Eulmore's past, is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. I can see it in your eyes, in the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive, commit to this course, and prove to him Eulmore has the resolve to change. The resolve to change. I believe he was heading towards Pit 8 when he left, and if you plan to go and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. Very well, to Pit 8 we shall go, and I will not take no for an answer. Nay, not even a maybe. And we all turn to leave. We jog on our Chocobo to the north-northeast. My tummy is rumbling. I am the hunger. These are level 78, because this was also, deeper into the story quest. Some, humpback cat things, and the wyverns, of course. Here's Wrenden amidst... Pit 8 is just, 3 wooden buildings that could serve as housing, or an inn, or whatever. And there is a door set into kind of a big rock, big-ish rock, maybe 10 feet tall rock at most, as if it goes down into the mines or something. Cutscene talking to Wrenden, who's standing up front of it. He's a Rogadan male.
Well, it's you again. Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
I didn't invite them, as it happens, though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Eulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord FFXIV's villainy, the famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord FFXIV. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet, and I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable, yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Eulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise FFXIV was creating, and so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vorthry's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
Everybody looks to Chai. News, apparently.
I can offer no simple answer to that question.
Wrenden shakes his head and turns away. The camera's on Chai News.
But this much I will say. It is my hope that Eulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Eulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. It seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance.
We get a little bit of a flashback to that room we were in, the big room with like the dancers on poles and on stages and just lush couch kind of chair things and drinks abounding and empty bottles tipped over and just so much grandeur and lies.
Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vorthry. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur.
I'm kind of wondering, like, what the heck does Eulmore have as far as resources go? Like, it's just this like spiraling tower of decadence, and there's, I mean, maybe they can turn it into some kind of like casinos are bad, but they're a way for a people to make money and provide entertainment that others might need. I couldn't tell you. Like, it's on the water, but so is a lot of land, so that could be some fishing, but I'm not sure that.
My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Wrenden, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Eulmore for the people.
A Eulmore for the people.
He turns back around.
I rather like the sound of that. But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Eulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Cutscene goes dark. We speak with Chinuz to finish this off. Chinuz, whatever. Cutscene again. Ah, gosh dang it. I have to talk again. Right, then. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Eulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stores is the most pressing. Oh yes, meal being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill the void. A man who hungers is not like to contribute to much to society, save violence, perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer, and I will consider offering you my counsel. Chai thinks. Wrenden looks to all of us, and we nod as Chai thinks. Master Chai. He looks up. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply, and another that of production. Go on. For the present, Eulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. This would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbors, guarantee security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding effort. My, think of that all by yourself, did you? Well, yes, it began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago, after speaking with the peoples of Eulmore and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me, China's news. Whatever. I have. Well, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet, only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you'd ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. A fair point, Wrenden, and one to which I have given much thought. I propose the use of Talos to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos? But Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a ready supply of the necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. Well, as the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise, and with a little help, I'm quite certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. He looks to me and Alpha now. For the people is complete now. We get the choice of food. I don't have a tenacity choice or a piety, so... Spell speed, I can barely ever use food. I mean, I do use food when I'm... just want the experience boost. Well, I sort of... Wait, I have 2 spells? Oh, what? Oh, this one does have piety, so spell speed, vitality, piety... Crit, vitality, spell speed, vitality, direct hit rate. Interesting. Oh, this does have tenacity, so I'll just choose the tenacity, but as I want to do, anything I can do to make tanking better, I learned today via an email from Amazon that I have been an affiliate for 90 days and have not yet, I guess, met the requirements to continue, so I have another 90 days. Not that, I mean, it is what it is. If people want to buy the things from the links that I have and get me a little bit of money here and there, cool. But otherwise, if you don't want the stuff that I buy and like and will rebuy over and over again, I'm not gonna force anybody to do it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So there'll be a link in the description to my Google Docs page with all of the items from Amazon that I recommend because I've bought them once and they've lasted a long time and they're awesome, or I buy them repeatedly when I run out of stock. If you purchase any of them, I get a small cut from any purchases, and I will see you next time.